Oh, yeah.
These are the voyages of the starship
Enterprise.
Its 5-year mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and
New civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, Fears. Audience, Fears, back at it again with another live stream. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Lantern, killing it with the lives. Good old lives. Anyway, I just thought I would start with Trek. Anyway, Federation coffee first. Live long and prosper. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. I almost forgot the quote. I'm sorry. I was like, the needs of the many? And then I forgot the quote. But then I remembered at the last waking moment. What's up? Fears. Audience, fears. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, yeah. We got a lot to talk about. I finished all of the Death Wishes. So I finished Death Wish 5 tonight. Oh, yeah. It was all right. Bukaki and Visions was right. It definitely, the fifth one gets super cheesy. And last night, I did watch Blade. So, Twin, I'm not lying. I watched this last night. I watched all the bonus features. And I'll show you on my movie app to let you guys know I'm not lying. It was just a big coincidence that Twin played that. So, yeah. So, this movie last night, finally, Death Wish 5 all done. So we're going to do those two reviews. Then, I asked Meta for a crazy type of topic. She said, what about talking about crazy commercials that you find online? And I was like, that'll work. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to talk about 80s tech. If there's time, we're going to talk about NASA missions, and then we're going to do the top 20 movie poster. I'm going to try to hone it down. Because I did the top 10, but let's try to do the top 20 movie posters. So, yeah. All right. But I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. It's been raining all day, my friends. Rain. Lantern couldn't get back in. Well, he got back in at the last waking moment. I guess his internet cuts off at 9, so 10 my time is 9 Lantern, so he was having trouble at the end. Twin came in and saved the day, so yeah, thank God for Twin, right? Anyway, healthy snack is coconuts, my friend. Vanilla flavor. All right, so let's call Lantern, see how he's doing. So good job, Lantern. Good job. Good job, my friend. All right. I wish he'd get his Discord fixed. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. All right. Oh, let me turn on the microphone. Yo! Yo! Lantern, I'm live, y'all.
Okay.
I just thought I'd give you a call. Are you tired?
Not much.
Oh, okay. All right. Were you asleep? I'm sorry if I woke you up. My bad. My bad, Lampy. I just wanted to call and see how you're doing. Hey, good first show with your new time frame.
Yeah.
So, yeah. A lot of fun stuff. Twin was making me laugh. Twin was making me laugh. All right, now. All right, Lantern. Well, are you going to come to the show or are you going to go back to sleep?
I'm bubbled.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'll see you in the chat. All right, buddy?
All right.
Sorry if I woke you up. All right, man. I just wanted to see how your day was. Was it a good day?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. I'll sit. What's up?
Was it a good day?
It was a pretty good day. Just busy day. Busy day, rush day. hopefully tomorrow on Saturday I'll be a little bit more chillaxed. All right, buddy. I'll see you in the chat.
Okay.
All right, Shunk. You forgot to say Shunk. That's all right. All right. All right. My nose is still kind of runny, so my apologies. All right, let me get situated here. I don't think there's many updates to do. I did. Let's see what else. I told you guys about the new shows coming up, and most likely I'm gonna go to the one either in South Florida or the Tampa one. And then after that, we got my dad's birthday coming up, which I'm honored to honor him. And people were getting confused. No, my dad didn't die on his birthday. My dad died in the month of September 2022. But I always honor him on the day he died, and I always honor him on his birthday. So March 14th is his birthday. So if there's any confusion, I'm sorry about that. So he didn't die on his birthday because that would have been shitty. So he died in the month of September. I know it, and if you guys want to know it, it's on my Instagram. So yeah, because I took pictures standing by my dad's grave a dozen times. So I always do those 2 days, always. So that's coming up. It's kind of boring right now because there's no like big events coming up, but I've been trying to get some type of content out every single day, and and I'm still looking for a better job and stuff. So it's just been kind of here, there, and everywhere. Busy. And then what else is on my digital calendar? And then I'll probably miss the show in April because I don't know how long I'm going to stay with my mom and my brother and my nephew and all that for his birthday party, which I'm very excited. I get to be the crazy, wacky, cool uncle and help plan. They're doing a theme birthday, so I don't know what type of theme. My brother loves cars, so it'll probably be something car related because Shelton does like to play with cars. Cars. I got him a bunch of Halloween toys. So yeah, I got him some Halloween toys. I got him some Christmas toys. So the best of both worlds. So we'll see. We'll see what type of theme it is. But I said, whatever theme you guys pick, I'll help decorate and I'll be vlogging so you guys can see it and all that. See Shelton open up some gifts. And then once I come back from April, because I'm probably going to stay there maybe a week and a half. So I won't be long. I can't take the whole month off because I got work. But most likely I'll miss the April 12th show right here. So I think the next show will be either March 8th or the Tampa one right here, April 18th. We'll see. I'm going to check with Dave and Zach and Tina and the rest of the guys and see when they want to come. All right. Let's open up the chat. But, yeah. I'm a little tired. Oh, shit. I got to do a panel soon, too. I haven't done a panel in a while. I don't know if Zach's going live tomorrow, so if he does go live, I'll let Zach do a panel tomorrow, and I'll be on Zach's panel, and then, I don't know, maybe Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, I'll do some type of panel. Because I haven't done a panel in a couple of weeks. I've done one recently, but not, I meant more recent. I've done a panel, but I haven't done one in the last couple of days. I need to get on it. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Oh, I apologize. All right, let's open up the chat. Today's thumbnail is, someone made this for me. I think Pixel made it for me, and it's got my head as Jaws, and it's in the future of 2015 in Back to the Future, and I'm supposed to be the hologram shark coming out of the holocam that says Fears Vlogs on it, so I forgot who made that. I think it was Pixel. If not, thank you. I've been using my old thumbnails until we get a new holiday coming up. So, yeah. All right. Let's open up the chat here. All right. Someone made... Yo, 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 yo. Let me turn up my volume just a little bit. I sounded a little low. Give me 1 second here. Okay, there we are. Let me see how this sounds. 2 seconds, I'm sorry. I haven't had dinner yet either. I've just been snacking on the coconuts. Hey, Lantern, put the lime in the coconut. All right, let me refresh the page and see how my voice sounds. I just want to make sure this is good. And then we'll get into all the topics and all the good stuff. Let me see how this sounds here. Let's see here. I haven't had dinner yet either. I've just been... It's all right. That's all right. Let's see here. Let me turn it down just a smidge. Just a smidge. I don't want to sound like a robot. Give me 1 second. Technical difficulties. All right, let me play that. What's up, Gary? What's up, everybody? Give me one. I'm trying to figure out my voice. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Does this sound good? Just a smidge. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. All right. All right. Now we're good. Okay. All right. Let me do my setup real quick. Good to see everybody in the chat. All right. Let's see here. I should have this ready to go. I apologize. Yeah. I thought I had it ready to go, and then the audio was all like kind of funky, kind of crappy. All right. Let's see here. Thank you to the 20 people watching. Let's see here. That sounds good. That sounds good. All right. Locked and loaded. All right, here we go. Yo, what's up? Mr. Lantern says, let's see. Dave says, yo, hi, John. Oh, yeah, right here, Dave. This is all for you, buddy. Yeah. I like your shirt. Well, thank you. I was talking to Dave on the phone, and he was like, hey, when you going live, John? I was like, I'll get here in a few minutes as soon as I get my coffee. Coffee first. Coffee first. I almost forgot to do that. And I said, hey, Dave. I said, I'm gonna wear I'm gonna wear your favorite shirt. So yeah. Well, howdy, Lantern. All right, y'all. What's up, Larg? What up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's see here. Just listening. Thanks for not cursing, Fierce. I'm gonna try, Carrie. If I curse, I apologize. Anyway. What's up, Mama Bear? Good to see you guys. Well, let's dive in, shall we? Yo! What's up, Visions? All right now, Visions. Well, howdy. Howdy. I got Godzilla on, dude. Oh, hi. Friday Fear stream. That's right, y'all. All right. So you and your brother were right. The last one started off good. Middle was good. Middle towards the end. Crazy. Like weird, like really getting kind of campy, kind of wacky. But I finished the whole series. By far, 1, 2, and 3 are the best. 4 and 5, nah. The 5th one was the worst. That's usually how most sequels go. Mostly, you know. Dave says, hey, Visions. All right, let me get my pen going. And I forgot to grab my book yet again. I get everything set up. I get my set all set up, and I always forget. I always put my book over there, and I'm like, damn it, I always forget it. So my bad. Hang on. Oh, there it is. All right. Well, shit. All right, let's rock and roll. James's book is almost done, and then I'm gonna start working on Pixels. I haven't seen Pixel in my chat in a long time. If Pixel doesn't show up, then I may just choose somebody else in case Pixel doesn't want it anymore. I haven't heard or seen from Pixel in a long time, so I hope he still wants one. If not, I'll just give it to somebody else. But yeah, right on. Okay, so there we are. All right. Yep. Let's see. Vision says, "Oh, hi, Dave and Tina." Well, howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all. All right. So let's start with a little bit of Blade, Laser, Blazer, Taser, Sazer. That's off of Dodgeball, but this is Blade. I haven't seen it in quite a long time, so it was good to go back down memory lane and watch it again. Also, because I got the Steelbook, so much bonus content last night, my friends. So yeah. Blade. Not really a superhero movie, more like an anti-hero movie. And occasionally he does good things. Because Blade does whatever the fuck he wants. He does save people, but if he gets pissed off, then he'll just do his own thing. That's usually how most anti-heroes are. So definitely anti-hero for sure. So yeah. So anti-hero. Much darker hero. Much darker hero. I've read some of the comic books. Not all. I've read some. So I have read some of Blade. Yo, what's up, Heroes and Villains Collectibles? I've read some. Hey, Hero. How is Resident Evil 9? Because I know it came out today. So either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm gonna go see Scream, because Scream actually came out today on Friday. So I just didn't have enough time to go to it today. But either Saturday or Sunday, for sure, Fears is going. So we'll see about tomorrow. If they let me wear my Scream costume, I'm doing it. If not, then I'll just bring my mask or whatever. I'll come up with something, so yeah. All right, let's see here. A much darker character. I've read some of the comic books. Not all of them, but some. The comic books are good. I did enjoy them. So yeah. Yo, LC. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, yo? Let's see here. I'm going to give the movie... I like the old man in it that plays Whistler. He's been in a lot of movies. He was in Big Top. He was in Big Top Pee-wee, the guy that plays Whistler. Scream costume at the viewing would be epic. That's what I want to do. I hope. So yeah. All good. I just beat Resident Evil 8 like 30 minutes ago. Still waiting for Resident Evil 9 to finish downloading. It's taking too damn long. Okay, cool. LC, the minute you get it downloaded, if you want to hang out this weekend and we do some video game stream, you let me know. If you're too busy this weekend, I'm going to go see Scream 7 either by myself or Dave or Zach. If you want to do it as a whole crew, I'm probably going to call Dave up and see if he wants to go. So I'm going for sure on Saturday or Sunday to go watch Scream because I've been dying to see it. Notice that little pun? Notice that little joke? I've been dying to see it. There it is. I don't know if Dave likes horror movies as much as I do. So, Dave, you're more than welcome to come if you want. All right. I'm going to give it I'm going to give Blade a solid... I'm going to give it a 9.7. 9.7 out of 10. Yeah, I wanted to, Hero. I was kind of busy with some other stuff. I got off at work. I was so tired. I slept way too long. And then I talked to my mom for about an hour, and then I've been cleaning up my apartment slowly but surely, so I ran out of time. So, yeah. All right. Let's see here. I would say it's action, adventure, comic book, thriller. Let's see, action, adventure, comic book, thriller, suspenseful. What else? I heard it was not good. Well, I don't judge a book by its cover, my friend. I enjoyed one is the best, and then she's all like, why would you be outside on my porch? That's the original part. Oh yeah? Well, I call you a bluff. And she's all looking. And he's like, do you want to die tonight, Sydney? Your mother sure didn't. And then she's like, fuck you, you cretin. And then all hell breaks loose in the first one. First one is my ultimate favorite. First one, then number 6. I really enjoyed number 6. So 1, 6, 2. And we go 1, 6, 2, 4. Oh wait, 1. Hang on. 1, 6. 6 is definitely my second favorite. 1, 6, 2, 5, then 4, then 3. 3 is, it's all right. And 3 is the only one that has only a single killer in it. Roman is the only Ghostface killer in that one. Every other Scream has had 1 or 2 people do Ghostface. So, but 1's always the best. So I don't go in with any preconceptions. I'm going to go in there, LC, and be like, all right, I'm going in. I'm going to watch it. If it's crap, you guys know I'm going to do a review on it this week, and I'll watch and be like, yeah, it was great. No, it was crap. I hated it. It was fucking garbage. So you guys will, I'll definitely let you know if it's yay or nay. So yeah. But I'm hoping for good things, because I definitely enjoyed number 5, and I even more enjoyed number 6. So yeah. All right. So Blade is action, adventure, comic book, thriller, suspense. I guess horror too, because they do kill people in it, and it has to do with vampires, so horror. And monsters are not really sci-fi. Monster movies are monster movies, so it's not sci-fi. It's fantasy a little bit, because monsters are under the fantasy part. So fantasy. I do recommend it. It is a good film. Good stuff, my friends. Let's see. My second favorite scene. Let's see. There's so many good ones. So yeah. Let's see. I've been downloading Resident Evil for 30 minutes and it's only hit 22%. Oh, that sucks. You'll get there, LC. Don't worry, buddy. Same here. I don't listen to reviews. No, because remember they gave so much crap about the Mario Brothers movie online, offline. I was like, let people go and watch it. That's why I would always hate back in the day when someone's like, oh, Fears, you wouldn't like that. How do you know? Are you John Fears? No, you're not John Fears. Let me watch it, and John Fears, will tell you if I like it or not. So that drove me nuts. No, you wouldn't like it, Fears. No, you don't know that. I may like it just fine. So I'm like, I'm the only one that likes something or dislikes something. Yeah, no, I got it in there, Strong Bear. I did action, adventure, comic book, thriller, suspense, horror, fantasy. I got them both on there. So yeah, I'll definitely let you know, LC, and I'll let all my other loving and loyal fans know if Fears gave Scream 7 a big thumbs up or a big thumbs down. I'll let you guys know. All right. What else? I'm trying to think of my second favorite. Yeah, exactly, Heroes. He says Mario Brothers massed 1.3 billion, even when people were talking shit about it. Exactly. So yeah. Okay, I'm going back to my music. Have a good night. All right. See you later, Carrie. Yeah, people talk so much crap about Mario Brothers. Me and LC went to it. It was awesome. Knocked it out of the park. It was so much fun. Absolutely. So yeah. They said the same thing about Godzilla way back in the day. Oh, I don't know if this monster movie's going to work out. It definitely worked out. All right. My second favorite scene in the film, probably, let's see here. Probably when he takes down Deacon Frost at the end. That fight scene's pretty good. So Deacon Frost fight scene, pretty good. And then when the nurse gets bit and they have to help her out and they inject her with garlic and they inject her with all these meds. and she finds a cure to stop the vampirism, and then Whistler and Blade kind of tell her, like, the world you live in is like a cotton candy, sugar coated version. Like what's really going on in the streets is even worse. And so that's my favorite scene where Whistler tells her the rules, and he's like, and he goes, some of the legends are true. He goes, this is how you kill a vampire. He goes, crosses don't do squat, nor does holy water. He goes, if you feed garlic to a vampire, they go into shock and die. He goes, sunlight kills them. He goes, and a silver stake. He goes, not a wooden stake, but a silver stake will kill him. And she's like, you expect me to believe there's vampires? And then one of my favorite quotes, it zooms up on Wesley Snipes' character, and he goes, well, you already met Mr. Crispy at the hospital. What do you think? That one's funny. So that whole scene, her teaching her the rules. So the nurse scene is probably my favorite scene. That's an important scene. The nurse, and then my favorite quote. Favorite quote. Either the Crispy one or let's see here. 72 later, still making Godzilla movies. Oh, hell yeah, Dave. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. At this point, my download is at 24%, and I'm about to hit up the BK Lounge for that 3 for $7. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm going to pass, though. I'm going to stick to my healthy diet. Because last week was not healthy. I'm not lying. I admit it. Fears went to McDonald's not once, not twice, but 4 times last week. I got to stop doing that. I'm just saying. So, yeah. So, I'm going to pass. But, heroes, you enjoy that BK Lounge. It is good. I'll give you that. It is good, my friend. So, yeah. Let's see. My favorite quote. Either that or, let's see. I don't know. Oh, my favorite one. Here's my favorite one. The crispy one's probably my second favorite. Blade and the nurse find like the vampire's like dwelling, and there's all these archives, and they find this massive, like fat, mongoloid looking vampire way down in the basement, and I can't remember the name of the vampire, but Blade goes, oh, this must be the architect that like keeps all the vampires' records. And he goes, all right, Biscuit Head. He goes, depending on your answers, he goes, you may walk out of here with a tan, or you may die. And he goes, what's this? And he points at the TV, and it's their plan. It's their plan to like make everybody in the world like a vampire. And he's like, oh, it's nothing. It's it's old data. It's research. And then he just kind of gives the nurse a look like, yeah, this guy's bullshitting. Looks over. She turns on a UV light, burns the shit out of the guy's face. And then he looks, it zooms up to Blade. He goes, that must have hurt. And he kind of does this little head bobble thing. And I was laughing my ass off. And he's like, you feel like talking more? And then the guy keeps talking shit and like lying. And so then he just kind of, and then it's the way Blade looks over at the nurse. He's all like give him another hit of the UV light. Like he's lying out of his ass, but it's the way Blade says, that must have hurt, because the guy is screaming. They're burning the shit out of him with a UV light. It zooms up and he's like, that must have hurt. So that was pretty hilarious, my friends. So I think that's my favorite quote. So that must have hurt. That one or Mr. Crispy. Let's see. I get the 2 original chicken sandwiches and Whopper for $7. Visions, what's your go-to order at the lounge? Mine is either I get their apple pie, I get a fry, and then a Whopper, and then a drink. Or sometimes I don't get the pie, and I just get 3 mini Whoppers, like 3 Whopper Juniors and a French fry and a drink. Those are usually like my 3 or 4 like go-to things. So either the apple pies or the combo. with the drink or sometimes I'm like, I'm not that hungry. I'll just get one Whopper and one French fry and then a drink and get the hell out of here. So yeah. Anyway, I need to use the restroom. I'm sorry, I forgot to go before the live started. So give me 2 seconds. I will be right back, my friends. But put in those BK Lounge orders in the chat. Because Visions, you've told me your order before, but I've forgotten. So put them in there. 2 minutes, as Landon would say. I'll be back at 2 and 2, y'all. All right. So, I just want to let you guys know something. It's doing very well. This video that I posted. It's doing very well, my friends. I don't know if you guys saw. I put up a lot of shorts on my. I put a lot of shorts on my main channel. Some of my vlog channel, but I need to get the footage up. But if you guys haven't checked it out, you need to go on Fearsman. Me and my friend Travis checked out every single St. Louis movie location for Escape from New York. The only ones I haven't seen is when they shot for like 2 days in New York, and that was it. So this one's got 125 views. Some good stuff. So where I was standing is where the plane was. I think that's at the beginning of the film. So where that grassy spot was that massive plane that they put down. So yeah. I put up some Star Trek clips. I put Fearsman taking down Barry. Barry. B-A-R-R-Y. Barry. Bam! Bam! And he flies away. Pretty nice. It's pretty good. Then I have myself as a tomato.
Yo, what's up? It's Fears. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel at FearsMan26.
Yes, subscribe.
Yo.
LC, guess what? I've got some good news. I recently hit 3,000 on the main channel. That's right, y'all. All right. Let me catch up with the chat. Yo, what's up, Bukaki? Vision says, Fears, I get a Whopper with cheese and 8-piece nuggets. Nice. Nice. I like the nuggets. The nuggets are cool. Bukaki says, Fears, I'm the opposite. I get 1 nugget and I get 8 Whoppers. That's even better. That's even better. More Whoppers. More lounge. The lone nugget is like the cherry on the 8 Whopper stack. That'll work. That'll definitely work. Just finished my lunch leftover. Meatloaf, collard greens, mac and cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. I love meatloaf. And yellow rice from yesterday. Nice. That was enough for 3 meals. I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. All right. So, would I suggest watching Blade? Hell yes. Hell yes. Watch this. Watch this. And just so some people don't think I did watch it, because I know it's going to be an incredible coincidence, because someone, Twin, played it in Lanterns, and I was like, oh, I watched that last night. So just so no one knows that I'm not lying, I watched all the behind the scenes last night, and I put them. So there's Death Wish 5, and then I watched all the bonus features for Blade. So Blade, Death Wish 5. I'm sorry, Death Wish 4. I need to put Death Wish 5 in there. What else? Yeah, so Death Wish 3, Designing Blade. There it is. Designing Blade, Origins of Blade, The Blood Trail. Because sometimes you luck out. I didn't always write in the documentaries or the behind the scenes. And then I started one day. I was like, I wonder if the behind the scenes counts as a movie. And it did. Not always, but most of the time. So I was like, hey, another movie is another movie is another movie. I said, let me see how many. And Bukagi, you keep forgetting to add me on this. Dave did. Visions did. Get off your ass and follow me on this thing, man. I follow you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No, I'm just joking. Whenever you can, my friend. Whenever you can. No rush. No rush. Yeah. I got Visions, Lord Pixel, Lord David. Zach needs to follow me on here as well. I love this app. It's one of the best apps ever. It's one of the best apps ever. All right. Let's see here. James got fried pork chops and mac and cheese. Oh, nice. There you go. That'll work. That'll work. I'm going to turn on the fan. It's getting really hot, so I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Ugh. I think it's hot. Oh, damn. That was a big burp right there, y'all. Lantern, did you hear that one? I hope you did, buddy. All right. Ugh. Well, hey, Mama Bear. Okay. Now we're back. Yo. All right. A Whopper with cheese and 8-piece nuggets. I recently had their nuggets, though, Visions. Recently. I think about, I don't know, maybe a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago is when I actually tried their nuggets, because I almost always get their nuggets at McDonald's. I always get those type of nuggets. So yeah, I'll be honest though, I like McDonald's breakfast actually better than their menu. Really, the only thing on the menu that I like at McDonald's is I love their Big Mac, because that's a great sandwich, or a hamburger, whatever. I like the Big Mac, and I like their Chicken McNuggets. And a Quarter Pounder is pretty good, and that's about it. And their fries are good. But I like their breakfast. I like their Egg McMuffins and their sausage biscuits way better than the actual, like... But I've almost had everything on the Burger King breakfast and lunch and dinner menu. Almost. I mean, throughout my life. I haven't got to everything, but almost everything. So, yeah. Ugh, it's freaking cold. All right. Going to hibernate tonight. Well, I may stream tomorrow, Dave. I may just take it easy tomorrow because this cold is driving me nuts. And then I got to call Zach tomorrow and see if he's going live on Sunday. But Dave, if you want to come with me to the movie theaters tomorrow, let me know, because I'll be there either in my Scream shirt or in my Scream outfit. So yeah, as a good bear should. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, there it is. Death Wish 5. You guys were definitely right Visions, Bukaki. The first three, great. 4 and 5. 4 was less wacky. 5 was totally wacky. So I don't suggest watching 5 or 4. 1 through 3, pretty solid. They should have ended it with a nice trilogy. That should have been it. But 4 and 5, they were all right. They were all right. What's up, Kate? I had meatloaf too, Dave. I made some today. Ooh, nice. I like meatloaf. Right on. Anyway. They did give you this nice little book, though. I haven't read it yet. Well, I don't know if it's a book, but they give you some insights, so I may read it tomorrow night. But yeah. All right. I like the cover art, though. All right. Death Wish 5. Let's put it this way. I like Death Wish 4 better. The fifth one, the beginning and middle, the beginning's good. The middle, it's okay. The rest of it is crap. It's just getting too wacky. So, Death Wish 5. It ends nice, though. It does end nice. Not everyone that he cares about dies in this one. People actually that he cares about actually live. So, yeah. So, way too wacky. Not even slapsticky. Let's see here. A bit campy. Beginning was good. Middle was okay. Really, the only thing good at the end is the fight scene where he saves the little girl. That's the only best part. The rest of the ending is crap. So, yeah. Middle was okay. Ending was crap. I'm going to give it... It's okay, but not the best one. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. So, 6.5. I'm just going to say, watch it if you want to. You're not missing much. You're not missing much. So, watch it if you want. But I do suggest watching all three. I mean the first three. The first three are great. 4 and 5, they're all right. But yeah, nothing spectacular. But first three, pretty good. Pretty good. Watch it if you want. I don't recommend 5. My two favorite scenes, probably when he saves the girl at the end and he kills all the bad guys. That's probably number 2. So, ending fight scene. But then after that, the rest of the ending is crap. So, fight scene. And then my number 1 favorite scene, probably he has this fight scene with this like hot like drug dealer type of guy. Like he thinks he's like hot shit is basically what I'm saying. And he has a fight scene with him in his like luxury pad. And this guy's like, "All right, come on out here, asshole." And he's like, "Oh, you looking for me?" And then they have this big fight scene and all that. So probably the VIP suite fight scene is probably my favorite. So, yeah. And I called my mom today. Not only did I want to talk to her, I couldn't remember. So Bukaki Vision, I couldn't remember if my dad actually liked Charles Bronson. And I said, "Hey, Mom," I said, "I've already got the list going for, what I'm going to watch on Dad's birthday." And she's like, "Oh, what have you got?" I said, "Well, all of his favorites, all the RoboCops, all the Rambos." I said, all the Predator movies. I said, all the, he liked Speed with Keanu Reeves. He liked Point Break. He liked, he actually did like Mortal Kombat. Me and my dad would play some Mortal Kombat, so I'm going to watch probably that. And she's like, "You're going to watch all that?" I said, "Well, as much as I can, Mom." I said, "Hey," I said, "Mom," I said, "did you and Dad ever watch Charles Bronson? She goes, oh, yeah. I said, what about Death Wish? She goes, oh, yeah, we watched every single one of them. She goes, he liked Charles Bronson, all of his films. And I said, okay, good. I said, because the fans are getting me more and more into Charles Bronson. She goes, oh, did you like the movies? I said, well, the movies that I've seen so far, I'm going to give a big thumbs up. She goes, well, oh, what did you watch? I said, I started with all the Death Wishes. I said, next I'm going to do some other ones that Charles Bronson was in. But I said, so far, so good. She's like, oh, yeah. She's like, your dad liked Charles Bronson. I said, okay, good. So, yeah. So my dad liked him, too. So that's good. So I'm going to Death Wish it up on my dad's birthday. Probably just 1 and 2. Not 3, 4, and 5, but 1 and 2. But, yeah. So my analysis of this whole thing. So you get this whole thing. It's good to have them all in there. So 1, yes. 2, yes. 3, yes. 4, 5, not so much. They take this out, throw this away, and just put this in here. That's my analysis of it. But yeah. But it's a nice little watch. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm missing comments here. Let's see. What did I last watch? Read. I had meatloaf today. I made it today. Hey, Kate. I'm doing good. How about you? Dave, do you like your meatloaf with ketchup or barbecue sauce? I like both ways, Kate. Both ways. Doesn't matter. But if I had to pick one, probably ketchup. Probably ketchup. I'm okay. I'm just sick of all this drama. Me too. That's an understatement. Beyond belief. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Because Fears needs to keep this shut more and just focus on my content. I'm trying to take your advice, Bukaki. I really am. You're like, Fears, who gives a flying fuck? Just focus on your content. I try. They know what buttons and what screws to, they poke me. And if they poke me enough, Fears, I'm like, well, I'm not going to stand for it anymore. And then I just go nuts. But I try to ignore as much of it as possible. But yes, I'm sick of it too, Kate. All right, let's continue on. Let's see, where did I leave off? Amen to that. Yeah. I use my honey pot ketchup on it. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting combo. I love honey and ketchup. I've never had honey, Dave, but I've had ketchup on it. But I would try honey and ketchup mixed together. I would. I sometimes use steak sauce. See, now that's where I would cross. I would not cross over that line, Dave. I've tried. Not once. Not twice. I got so much shit back in the day. Like, Fears, why don't you just use steak sauce on your steaks? And I said, I like ketchup more. B, I said I've tried steak sauce at least 5 or 6 times, and I'm just not a big steak sauce fan. I wish I was, but I'm not. So yeah, it's an acquired taste, but like everything, most things are, So, because all my friends are like, "Oh, you don't like steak sauce?" I said, "It's got a very unique acquired taste," and I said, "Most things do, though." People like what they like. Either you like this, you like that. If you don't like this, you don't like that. So I would just look at my friends and say, I admit it has an acquired taste, but like most things, everything does. So you just have to like what you like. So I tried, but after the 6th try of steak sauce, I was like, nah, I'm done. Now I don't put ketchup on my steaks because the dude was right. He's like, Fierce, you saturate it with ketchup and you don't even get the good taste of the steak and the juices. And when I had that medium rare, last time I had a steak, I was like, oh yeah, now we're talking. I'm like, this is good. This is really good. So I'm like, yeah. Oh yeah. So I've never tried a rare steak though. I want to try that. So yeah. All right, let me catch up here. I sometimes use steak sauce. Where is Pixel? I don't know. I saw him in Lanterns. Maybe he went to sleep. I have no idea. Depends on the way the meatloaf is seasoned. Ooh, yeah. Well, the last time I had meatloaf, like proper homemade meatloaf, was at church. They had a big celebration. Some young person was graduating high school and going off to college, and they had a nice little meal after church. And that was, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. I can't really remember. It was a while back. It was a while back. But yeah, I love me some meatloaf. All right, let's continue on. All right, next film. Oh wait. Oh, I did all the films. All right. Top 20 movie posters. I did the top 10, but let's do 20. You guys pick some of your favorite posters, and I'll let you know if they make the list. So top 20. Top 20 movie poster. Just start throwing them out. One of the most iconic ones, and one of the first ones I saw, was Halloween. That's one of the best posters. You have the shape of the pumpkin with his hand stabbing it with a knife. That's pretty iconic. Halloween's going to be first. Before that, it was Goonies and then Ghostbusters. But the first, like, artwork that I appreciated was Halloween, that Halloween. Because the Ghostbuster symbol's cool, and so is Goonies. They're going to go on the list. But the first one that I said, that's a cool poster. Like, when I was a kid, I just liked Ghostbusters, but I never really had an opinion about the symbol. But when I got older, I was like, oh yeah, the symbol's dope. I would love to get that tattooed on my arm one day, you know? There's 3 tattoos I want to get. I want to get my father's name, I want to get my grandfather's name, and then I want to get the Ghostbuster symbol. That's about it. Yeah. So, but when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, right on. Ghostbusters is cool, but I never focused. When I was a kid, I didn't focus on the posters. I focused on the movie. But now I can appreciate it as an adult, you know? So Ghostbusters, Goonies. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Star Wars for sure. Star Wars, Superman. Yeah, I have a Japanese Conan the Barbarian poster. Ooh, nice. Well, Bukaki, whether it's an American poster or a Japanese poster, they're both great. I've seen the poster for. And Conan the Destroyer. He's all like this, and he's got one foot like on a rock and shit. I'm going to put them both down. Conan 1, Conan 2. Definitely Star Wars. The original. Well, I'll put Empire Strikes Back, too, because that is my favorite Star Wars. Yeah, I'll put them both. So Star Wars, A New Hope. Nothing against Return of the Jedi. I like Return of the Jedi. I do. Rogue One. I love Rogue One. Rogue One has a cool poster. Empire Strikes Back. Doesn't matter which. All 3 of the Back to the Future. I'm just going to put Back to the Future series. Every single one of their movie posters is fucking top notch. So Back to the Future series. That's number 10. Number 11. Really, any of the Indiana Jones posters. Well, no, actually, nah. 1 through 3. They have the best movie posters. 4 and 5 are kind of crap. So, Indiana Jones 1 through 3. I just bunched them together because 1, 2, and 3 have great posters. 4 and 5, they're okay movies and they have okay posters, but they're not like, oh man, this is fucking great, you know? Let's see here. Let's see. A Fistful of Dollars. I still need to see it. I know it's got Lee Van Cleef in it. It's got Clint Eastwood. It's got that other Mexican guy, and I do want to see that. I have the Park is Mine poster. Oh yeah, the Tommy Lee Jones one. That movie's fucking great. Yeah. I'll put Death Wish down because Death Wish is cool. Death Wish. Logan's Run. Logan's Run has a great poster. It looks awesome. I mean, epic. So Logan's Run. The Terminator. Doesn't get much better than that. The 45, like this. You see half of Arnold's face. It's fucking amazing. Terminator. Just the first one. Well, no. So hard. Hang on. I'll put down T2. Because T2, he's on his motorcycle and he's got one red eye. That one's pretty good. Yeah. So Terminator 1. Terminator 2. Of course, the Predator. Predator. First Blood, man. First Blood. Oh, yeah. First Blood. Okay. So that First Blood was 16. I need 4 more. 17, 18, 19, 20. Did I put Goonies down? Yeah, I put Goonies down. Friday the 13th, for sure. Friday 13th. The very first one. That one was like going nuts. That one was going nuts. So, yeah. I have Astro Zombies. Oh, I've never heard of that one, buddy. I'll put Toxic Avenger down. That is. He's got the mop and all that shit. Hard to kill, but not sure they're the best. Oh, for sure Toxie is. Oh yeah, that one's on the list. Toxic Avenger 1. That black guy, I'm not being racist, but Visions, that black guy honestly thought he could take down Toxie, and then he's like, oh, come on, he wants some of this motherfucker? And Toxic Avenger, he goes from Melvin, that's like about as tall as me, to like 6'9". So he goes from Melvin to 6'9", going nuts, and he's like, really? Really? Yeah, go for it. I dare you. Rips off the dude's arm and beats the shit out of him with his arm. Kung Fu's the shit out of him and then just drills his fucking head with however they made milkshakes in the 50s with the fucking grind. Whatever the hell it is. I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway. I think Exhume has a Japanese Beastmaster poster. I have the same one, I think. Yeah, that Beastmaster one rules. Let me have a look. Because I haven't watched it yet. I watched the Barbarian Brothers that you guys recommended, and that was great. I did Conan 1, epic. Conan 2, even more epic. I actually like Conan the Destroyer a little bit more than Conan 1. It's just my personal taste. I like them both, but Conan 2, way better. Enough talk! Enough talk! Die, you motherfucker! That's right. Oh, yeah, that's right, Dave. Return of the Living Dead, that's got to be on there. Yeah, I do love that. Oh, yeah. Send help, man! Fuck you, you coward! I want Randall to recreate that. I said, Randall, you gotta take Bert out of the scene, put me in the driver's seat, because Randall doesn't drive a lot. I said, put you in the passenger seat. I said, and then put like all the guys in the back of the car. I said, put like Bukaki, Visions, put Dave, put Tina, put everybody. And I said, Randall, you just got to recreate us flying through that graveyard. And all right, hang on, Randall, here we go. And then he just like slams through the fucking gate. And he's like, what are we going to do now? We're going to find a phone, call the cops. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, Jesus H. Christ. There's like a wall of fucking zombies and shit. Oh, yeah. All right, that was number 17. Let me check out the Beastmaster poster. So you got an American one, and Vision has got a Japanese one. That's what's up. The Beastmaster poster. Oh, that is a good one. Oh yeah. Oh shit, they made a sequel to it. Because right when I wrote in the Beastmaster. I'm going to watch the Beastmaster 2 trailer because the Beastmaster's already on the list, but I didn't know they made a sequel to it. Oh wow! I do like this poster. I'm not gonna put it on the list though because I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch the movie. I do agree. Definitely some epic artwork. I mean, I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put it on the list because you guys know. You know, it'll go on the list because I already saw the trailer, so I know I'm gonna buy it. And then after I watch it, I'll probably go back and I'm gonna put it on the list. Beastmaster. Yeah, because you guys know I'll change my mind. No, I'll put it on the list. All right. I do agree. I haven't seen it yet. So yeah. Let's see here. Lantern says, "Yo, howdy chat, howdy everyone. I'm not a weebo, I swear." Right on. And then that thing in the park with the Tommy Lee Jones, that is a good one. I like this artwork. Very cool. So they made 1 and 2. Wow. I like the guy's sword. That's cool. Beastmaster is going nuts. All right. Let's see. Halloween, Ghostbusters, Goonies, Conan the Barbarian 1 and 2, Star Wars, Rogue One, Empire Strikes Back, the Back to the Future series, Indiana Jones 1 through 3, Death Wish, Logan's Run, T1, T2, Predator, First Blood, Friday the 13th, Tox Avenger 1, Return of the Living Dead, Beastmaster. I need 3 more. What's another good one? Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home. That had a great one. That's my favorite Star Trek movie. Not series, because they traveled back to the 1980s. That was my favorite. So Star Trek 4. That had a great poster. I have a VHS back in Missouri of it. All right. Let's see. I need 2 more. Let's see. What else? What else? I'm kind of doing this on the spot. Oh, E.T. for sure. E.T. And then Jaws. I almost put down Beetlejuice. Almost. I mean, if we do a longer top 20 list, if we do like top 50 or top 100, it will go on the list. But I was trying to pick 20. But Jaws for sure. Oh yeah. And shame on you, Bukaki, for not liking Jaws. Visions likes it. Dave likes it. I like it. I remember I asked you one time. You're like, yeah, Fears, I'm just not a fan of Jaws. I was like, what? I'm like, you're not afraid of... I'm like, A, you're not afraid of Jaws. B, you don't like Jaws? And he's like, no. He's like, I'm not... Bukaki said, I'm not a fan of Jaws. I was like, what? Unbelievable. Shame on you. Shame. I heard that a lot tonight. I'm a sweet little golden angel. I didn't do anything wrong. People love Fears. I love you guys. You know? You guys are amazing. I would never do anything wrong. I love this community. I love my loving and loyal fans. That's right. Y'all. Let's see here. You have space for a movie poster behind you. I know. I need to get rid of this and just move this one over here. I don't care if this isn't filled up yet. I need to get these off the floor at some point. I do. It does look tacky. I can put all of these unwatched ones on a shelf. I do need to buy one soon. Oh no, the Lantern poster is up. It's over there. I don't know if you saw that, Bukag. Here, I'll show you. I've had the Lantern poster up for a while. The Lantern poster's up. I finally put it up weeks and weeks ago. It's been up, I think, don't quote me, I think it's been up for a month or 2. So I put the Lantern poster right there. Bam! It's looking good. There it is. And I'm rearranging things. And the tree's finally down. I'm rearranging. I'm trying to put all this crap away. I got all that. I'm rearranging everything to make it look more nicer in my front room. So eventually, I'm going to buy a new shelf and put the new shelf there and take that wooden shelf and put it right next to that one. That was Vision's idea, so I'm going to do that. Because my dad made those shelves, and you'll never find another shelf that looks like that because my dad made them, and he gave them to me. So I said, oh, I'll just match them up. I'll put this there, buy a new one, put it there, and the new one, I'll only put my television shows on, and that one will go over there, and I'll put the rest of my movies on that fucking shelf, and that'll take me a while to fill up that and that. So that's what I'm going to do here as soon as I can. So yeah. But yeah, the Lantern poster's up. It's been up for a while now. So yeah. Yep. And I apologize to Mr. Lampy. I said, Lampy, I get lazy sometimes. I said it should have been up on the wall ages ago, and I apologize, and I'm sorry. But it's up on the wall now. That's the most important thing. So yeah. Oh, Dave, I forgot to put one of my favorite movies. Escape from New York. That's got to go on the list. Escape. Because I do have that poster. I haven't hung it up yet. That poster is going to go in my room with all my Escape from New York memorabilia. Because I put the Escape from the New York movie prop in my room with all the other stuff, with the movie script and all that. So yeah. All right. What's up, Vic? Exhume, you've been watching Sailor Moon again? And then Vision goes, no. Sega tried to get me to watch that. And I was like, pass. Never. Well, I didn't say never. I said pass, and I said, Sega, if I ever come to visit you, which one day I would like to, when I have more time and more money, I said, I'll sit through one episode with you, Sega. And he's like, all right, Fears. I said, no worries, because I'm not a big anime type of guy. So, yeah. Luke Gager says, Fears, I just could never get into Jaws. Well, shame on you. No, I'm just joking. Everyone's entitled to their favorites. Again, it's an acquired taste. That's why I said that. If it's not to your liking, then it's not. You either like it or you don't. It's that simple. Luke Gager says, nice one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, next. So I'm going to do this. I didn't come up with this topic. I said, hey, Meta, give me another topic. And she said, you could talk about crazy commercials, and I'll watch them. And then we're going to watch some movie trailers. So crazy commercials for products. One that sticks in my brain. It came on all the time. And you guys probably, I've had Randall play it on his show. I've played it, I think, on my show. I'm not 100% positive. It wasn't even a commercial. It was like a 30-second movie. And it's like, it's sometime in the future. The ultimate challenge. Crossfire. Crossfire. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. I never had the game. I've told you guys about my rich friend. You thought my parents spoiled me. They did, but my friend, my parents had limits. They're like, no, you're not getting that, John. You're not getting that. But then Christmas would roll around, and then I'm like, well, can I get this instead of that? Then they would say yes. So they did spoil me, but my friend that lived across the street got everything. Hey, Fears, you want to come over and play Crossfire? That'll work. Yeah, let's do it. So I never had Crossfire, and I never had, what was the other one? The 3D one. Oh, fuck. I told you guys about it. Dave, we got to find it at the convention and play it. I used to play it at my friend's house. The not Forbidden Bridge. Oh, Fireball Island. That is without a doubt the best 3D game that I've ever played. Board game ever. Fireball Island all the way. But I didn't have it. So Crossfire. It was literally like a 30-second movie. So Crossfire. You'll get caught up in it. Will I? Will I actually get caught up in it? I did as a kid, but not as an adult. So, yeah. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever played Crossfire. It was a good game. It was a good game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but yeah. Let's see if I can find it. Crossfire. And then Randall put me as Cameo Kid and him as Cameo Man in the Crossfire commercial, and he let me upload that a long time ago, and he uploaded it. So that was some funny shit. So yeah. Crossfire commercial. God, I'm so old. They made this back in 1991. Oh, my Lord. My Lord, oh, my Lord. I'm so old. I'm an old motherfucker. Oh, I've never seen, the only one I've ever seen is the 1991 version. I guess it was made in 1988. I've never seen this other version. Let's watch the other version of it. Wow. This one's not as good. The 1991 one was way better. So let's watch the original. That one was crap. The old one's awesome. Crossfire.
It's the ultimate challenge, Crossfire! Crossfire! You get caught up in the crossfire! Crossfire! You'll get caught up in it!
Oh, they cut it off. It'd be like, only from Milton Bradley, Crossfire, the ultimate challenge. Oh, yeah. All right, what's next? I remember watching a lot of Folgers commercials. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Folgers. And then some old lady would be like, oh, like that. Or Mentos. Mentos the Fresh Maker was awesome. Mentos the Fresh Maker commercials were great. Let's see here. I just got back from the BK Lounge, and the download is at 45%. Damn, that thing's taking forever. Vision says, yeah, we got it for Christmas in like 88 or 89. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I played at Visions, but I never owned it. So at least I got to go over to my rich friend's house and play, because it was a good game. It was pretty sweet. I mainly got a lot of, well, you guys know my two favorite things, Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles. So if I wasn't playing with Ninja Turtles back in the day, I was playing with Ghostbusters. And if it wasn't those two things, I was video gaming it up, or Legos. Those were like my 4 go-to things as a kid. And then besides doing all that, then I was at like Boy Scout camp doing all the merit badges and all that kind of crap. So yeah, that took up a lot of time. Fears can make fire with these hands. I should try again. I haven't made fire with my own 2 hands in quite a while. All right, next one. Next commercial. The Macintosh. The actual Macintosh commercial was on all the time. When Steve Jobs invented the Mac, and I remember watching that commercial, he was like, I'm going to change the world, introducing the Macintosh. My dad had a Macintosh, and he actually didn't even have to buy it. His company bought him one until they gave him an upgrade. So yeah. So my dad had his own personal computer that my dad bought for himself at his house, but then when he went into work, they bought him, I don't know if it was his first work computer, but it was one of his first. They either got him a Macintosh or an Apple II or whatever, but he got both of those. And then the better computers came in. My dad's like, oh yeah, I'm getting an upgrade. I'm getting a better computer. So the Macintosh. The Mac commercial. It's been a while since I've seen that. It was like a full-on movie. Yeah, 1984 Super Bowl original Apple Macintosh commercial, directed by Ridley Scott, and it was like a sci-fi commercial. like set in the future, and it was awesome.
When a shopping cart smashed my headlight, we worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small claim.
And life would revolve around the shopping cart.
All right, here we go.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification directives.
It was like a full-on movie.
For the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests.
Oh, wow.
obeying constant duty.
It's been a while since I've seen this.
Communication, of course, is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or a
They should have made this Macintosh commercial into a movie, because like the future scene that I'm watching right now would have made a good movie, a good sci-fi movie.
We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
I forgot how good this commercial really is.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Oh yeah. So the Mac commercial, that's number 2. For sure. But that used to play, I mean, all the time. Like one music video that would always play a lot is Thriller. You turn on the television in the 80s and 90s and Thriller was always going nuts. So yeah. All right. Big shout out to the 18 people watching. I didn't expect to get that many viewers today because I thought everyone was mad at me, but I appreciate all the loving and loyal support from my loving and loyal fans. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. All right. What's next? What was another commercial? Let's see here. Oh, Mentos. But I'm looking for the one where the guy like sits down and he's got the paint on his shirt or something. That one. Mentos commercial. That one was always on. That one stuck in my head. That was. Here we go. Paint suit. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one. This one was on all the time. He's like getting ready for a business interview or like a job interview, and then he sits down and the painter's all like, "Hey, wait a minute," and then he like looks and he's like, "Wait, I got an idea," and he pops a Mento and he kind of goes like that. Let's see it.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
The ending is so cheesy. He's all like, yeah, that one was good. Mentos. Paint suit. That one stuck in my brain. That was kind of crazy. Then there was a horror movie one where someone's chasing a girl. I don't know if you guys know this one. Someone's chasing a girl with a chainsaw. Bukaki, Vision, I don't know if you ever saw this one. Because they are the horror movie masters. I'm a little bit, but they're the horror movie masters. She's running, and she's got Nike shoes on. And the Nike shoes make her run so fast. And the guy's holding, I can't remember if it's an axe or if it's a chainsaw or some shit. And then the killer just kind of looks around like, where the hell did she go? Like, what the fuck? Do you guys remember that commercial? I can't remember what it was called. Let me see if I can find it. I remember that one vividly, though. Let's see. Horror. Let's see. Nike. Horror commercial. I think that's what it was. I remember it was either Reebok shoes or Nike shoes. I can't remember. Oh, there it is. I found it. It's called Nike Horror. Nike Horror is... It's one of my favorite commercials ever, and it's wacky. So this topic tonight was Meta's idea. I said, Meta, I came up with some topics, but I can't think of a fourth one. Can you just give me one more? So Nike Horror, for sure. If you've never seen this one is amazing, you guys. So it's like any horror movie. She's like, oh, I'm going to go take a shower. Oh, I better get ready. And then all of a sudden, what? what's that noise? And then, oh Lord, I haven't seen it in a while. This was on, not through the 80s, but all through the 90s, for sure. And the killer's wearing a white mask like Michael Myers. They mix it. So he's got a Michael Myers mask on, but he's holding a chainsaw. So it's a mix of Leatherface and Michael. Way to go, Hollywood. Oh, shit. And I love it. The killer just stops, and he's like, well, where the hell did she go? Because she's running so fast because she's got her Nike shoes on. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's starting to get tired, and she's just hauling ass. And then finally he just stops and kind of, at the end, he either goes like that or he kind of goes like this and just walks away. But he gets tired and just finally quits, and I'm laughing my ass off. Oh, yeah, he gets tired, yeah. Yeah, so he gets tired, he rips his mask off, and it says, why sport? With a question mark, and then he walks away. Yeah, that one's good. So, Nike horror, and then another one that was really good, it wasn't in the 90s, but another commercial that was really good was when they made a limited edition shoe for Michael J. Fox, Parkinson's, Jesus, that's a mouthful, Parkinson's Research Foundation, and they shot it in the original Back to the Future mall parking lot, and I think the inside of the mall they made as a set, but some guy comes in, and he's like, I need a new pair of shoes. And he's like, well, I've got these. And he's like, wow, these are my destiny. And then all of a sudden, Doc Brown comes in. He's like, shoes! I need shoes. And then he's like, well, I have these. And he's like, do these power lace? And then he looks over at his manager. And he's like, not till 2015. He's like, this is 2015. What are you talking about? And he's like, it's 2011, sir. And then he hops and he goes, oh, the time circuits in my time machine must have malfunctioned. Oh, and then he gets back in. He's like, I don't even know what that means, sir. And then he turns around and travels through time, and it breaks out the glass in the mall. And he's like, there's a fire in the parking lot, guys. That one's great. So, Back to the Future commercial. That one's good. I haven't seen that one in years. That one's stuck in my mind. Back to the Future, Parkinson's commercial. I still want some of those shoes. I've never found those shoes in my size because they only made a certain amount for that thing. So, yep. Let's see. Here. Oh, what's up, N4? Well, howdy, chat. Howdy, fears. Yeah, Michael J. Fox was arrested last week for trying to steal a. What? Really? I didn't know that. Don't even go there, Bukaki. Are you playing with me? That's hilarious. If that's true, I'm like, wow. I do respect the guy because he doesn't let his Parkinson's get him down. That would eat me up alive, man. That must suck to have that. So when Fierce thinks he's got a lot of problems, I just look at people that have all those diseases and stuff, and I'm like, damn. Man, I knew it. I knew you were. I knew it. I was like, there's no way. There's no way he would do that. I knew it. I was like, I think Bukaki's telling me a tall tale here. Because you have to shake that tambourine. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can find that commercial. You guys have got to watch this commercial. Christopher Lloyd kills it. He comes back. I think this is the first time he came back as Doc Brown in this commercial after Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. I think. So, yeah. Back to the Future shoes. Parkinson's commercial. I think that's what it was. Oh, yeah, here it is. So it's 2 minutes. Back to the Future Nike Air Mag 2015 commercial. But it was, they made this commercial to help sell the shoes, and whoever bought, I think they only made 1,800 of the Power Lace shoes. It says Power Lace is coming in 2015, 2011. Nike Mike auditioned through September 18th for the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and then they sold a certain amount of shoes, and everyone that bought those shoes, all that money went to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, which I hope they find a cure for it. I hope they find a cure for that. I hope they find a cure for cancer one day, because cancer sucks. And we all know why. We all know why. Here we go. I love this commercial. Is this Power Lace? He's like, it's 2011, sir. Does this Power Lace?
Here we are, sir. Hey.
And it's a long commercial, because most commercials now are anywhere from 30 seconds to about a minute. This one was 2 minutes, so it's like a mini movie.
Okay.
Oh,
Glad you're sitting down, sir.
Well, not really a short film. A short film, not a movie, a short film.
Because this right here is the finest footwear available on the market today. Let me introduce.
Bill Hader's in it, and I love Bill Hader. He's on SNL. He's a funny comedian. Been in tons of movies.
To the future.
The future.
Wow. Man, this is heavy.
Not heavy at all. It's actually quite light. Speaking of lights.
4 hours on a single charge.
4 hours on a single charge.
And then my density. My destiny.
Whatever you want.
Oh, yeah, here comes Doc Brown. Shoes! Oh, I need shoes.
Shoes! I need shoes.
Well, I got these right here.
Does this Power Lace?
Not till 2015.
Not till 2015, sir.
This is 2015.
It's 2011, sir.
Oh, the time circuits on the time machine must have malfunctioned. Oh.
Great Scott. The time circuits must have malfunctioned.
I don't know what that means, sir. Where is he going?
Fortunate enough, Fears has been in a time machine, not once, not twice. God, how many times have I been in the DeLorean time machine? I know it's over 5. I think it's, don't quote me, because if I don't get it right, then all hell will break loose. He lied! I don't recall. So I know it's somewhere between 5 to 9 times I've been in a time machine out of all the conventions I went to. Somewhere around there, 5 to 9 times. I don't recall. So I'm not going to say a number. I'm not going to say an exact number because I don't remember, but it's somewhere in between there. But every time I've got to be in a time machine, the detail is absolutely spectacular. Spectacular. Whoa!
Whoa. He made like a tree and got out of here.
There's a fire in the parking lot, guys.
Fire in the parking lot.
I want to put out the fire.
That one's good. That one's going on the list. So we got 5 so far. If you guys got a wacky commercial for me to watch, please put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let's see. Fears, if you had to quit YouTube to get a girlfriend or keep YouTube but stay single forever, what would you choose? That's a hard one. I would love to say both, but if you want me to pick one, I would love to continue to do YouTube, which I will, and I will continue to find a lady. So yeah, or I will try to find a lady. So yeah, I'm pretty dedicated to YouTube. Oh, there's 2 Bukakis in the chat. I'm sensing a troll. I got to get rid of one of them. Yeah, bye-bye, you're gone. Nobody's going to mimic my friend Bukaki. Mm-hmm. Yep, you're gone. Because Bukaki has the one photo, and then this guy is a very skinny guy with nicely combed brown hair. Yeah. So... Or is that you, Bukaki, and you just changed your profile? No? Okay, I just want to make sure. I was that close. That's why I was like, well, maybe he changed his photo. I'm like, I'm kind of doing what you guys said. I've been giving people more chances. But I was that close. I thought, oh, is that a fake Bukaki? I'm glad I gave you a chance, you know. Fears is trying to learn my lessons, you know. But I was that close. All right, what's another commercial? Oh, I know one. It's got what's that actor's name? What's his name? It was a video game commercial that I used to see all the time, and it had oh god. Oh, what the fuck? Paul Rudd. It was his first commercial, our first gig. He's a young Paul Rudd, black trench coat, red shirt, and he's playing the game. So then I think it was a Super Nintendo commercial. If you guys know what I'm talking about, kind of looks like Lovecraft. I don't know what that is. So yeah. Thanks, just practicing my interview questions. Really looking forward to your interview vlog. I really cannot wait. Jim was such a nice guy. Let me read you what he wrote to me. So I wrote him and said, "Hey, thanks for letting me thanks for letting me tag along, because really he only reached out to Zach, and then he said, oh, thank God." He said, "Thank God your friend Zach told me about you, Fierce," because he goes, "I see the passion, I see the drive." And I was like, dude, I love making people laugh. I love editing videos. I said, you get hell for it, but I said, the good qualities, the good stuff outweighs the bad, usually. But Jim is such a nice guy. He's kind of quiet like Adam. So that's where Adam got it from. But really, I wasn't going to do another Adam video until Zach asked me to come. And I was like, oh, I'm honored. Because Jim was very nice, very sweet, very quiet. But yeah, so I just said, hey, Jim, just watched your vlog and watched Zach's vlogs. Thanks for putting me and Zach at the end of your vlog, and thanks for giving us the plugs, man, to our channels. I watched your entire vlog. I loved it. Great job editing, man. It came out perfect. And then he said, thanks, John. Watched your guys' vlog on Zach's channel. You guys make me sound like somebody important, and I'm thinking he is important. And then he said, you guys are crazy wild with energy, because Jim's kind of quiet. And then he says, I don't think or talk that fast. Ha ha ha. So he was making a joke. And I said, Jim, let me tell you something. I said, you are important, man. I said, it was such an honor and a pleasure to hang out with you. I hope we can hang out again sometime. I said, I'm going to work on my version of the vlog this weekend, and I'll get it out as soon as possible. I've been kind of slacking because I've been going through so much the last couple of weeks. I don't want to bombard you with stuff, but I said I've been kind of depressed the last couple of weeks. And then I said, thank you also for subscribing to both of my channels. I said, we'll do our interview, like you said, after you and your family get back from your vacation on the 8th. I said, until then, I'll prepare more interview questions. I said, I hope your March 8th trip goes quite well, my friend. Have a wonderful night. And then he said, can you send me the links to your channel? I said, sure, no problem. And I said, also, I'm going to send you a link of one of my most professional interviews. And I said, Jim, I said, I've got other professional interviews, but I said, one of my favorites, I'm going to send you a link to my Donnie Dust interview. I said, here's one of my best ones. Let me know what you think. And he's probably already went to bed, so he'll probably tell me tomorrow. So, oh yeah. So, and I understand Jim wants to do his thing because he told Zach and me, he goes, eventually I would like to come out and hang out with you guys. I get it. His son just died. It's only been 2 or 3 months. I said, whenever you're ready, I said, you can come and be part of the crew whenever you want. Whenever you want. I get it. I said, I've lost family members. I get it. I understand. Yeah. Fears does not like hypothetical questions. I don't. I really don't. Because back in the day, people that were trying to annoy me in visions are like, hey, Fears, like, would you kill someone or would you rape somebody? I was like, neither. So, like, they were just trying to, like, get me mad. I'm like, never in a million, kabillion, quadrillion years would I kill someone or rape someone. I'm like, that's the most stupidest fucking question I've ever seen in my life. You know? So, yeah. So, yeah. He probably understands what you're going through since his son just died. Well, my little problems are nothing compared to what his family's going through, Vision. So, he just said, and I'm not mentioning anyone's names, I did not ask him any interview questions. I said, you have a problem on any of these topics? And he said, well, give me the topics, and I'll tell you guys them, and then we'll get back to the commercial. I said, I save my interview questions for the actual interview. So anyone that says that I asked him interview questions was completely wrong. But I asked him, are these topics okay? And he said, yes. He said, the only thing I don't want to talk about is please don't bring up Adam's house. And I said, I will not. So I asked him, are these okay? Let me find them. I said, normally I start with like the origins, like where you're from, where you were born, what did you do, what was your first job? So the origin. I always start off with the origins. Then I start with people's jobs. I said, do you have a problem talking about where you and Adam and your family travel? Because they travel a lot, and I love to travel. He goes, yeah, that's fine. He goes, I'll tell you everywhere where we travel. I said, great. I said, do you have a problem talking about the travel adventures that just you and Adam went? I said, because I know he took his mom to, I always forget, that Hawaiian island with the Disney. It's the only Disney, it's not a park in Hawaii. It's the only Disney Hawaiian resort on the Hawaiian Islands. And he goes, oh yeah, he goes, he goes, what do you want to ask me? I said, I just want you to like pick some of your favorite vlog adventures that you went with your son. And he went, oh, that's fine, John. I said, great. I said, I'm going to save the questions for that. And then I said, then I do rapid fire where I ask like what your favorite movie is, what your favorite color is. I said, just to get to know you more. I said, then in the middle, I said, I give the interviewee a chance to ask me some questions. He goes, all right. He goes, that sounds fun. I said, well, I always try and do my own thing. I always try and bring a little humor to my interviews. He's like, I like that. He goes, you're not copying anyone else. I said, no, I'm not. And he goes, can I ask you whatever you want, John? I said, it's your time to shine, Jim. I said, you can ask. I said, when it comes to that, you can ask me whatever you want. He goes, great. Then I said, since you're back to vlogging, I wanted to ask you some vlogging questions. I said, is that all right? And he said, yes. And then I said, normally I close with all the Inside the Actor Studios questions. And he didn't know what that was. So I said, did you ever watch Inside the Actor Studio? He said, I've heard of it. I've never seen it. And I said, well, basically at the end of the interview, whether it was the interviewer interviewing a director or an actor or a musician or whatever, they would always ask him a series of questions like, what's your favorite word? What's your least favorite word? What sound or noise do you love? What sound or noise do you hate? What's your favorite curse word? What's your favorite movie? And then to end with, if heaven exists, which he does believe in God, so I'm gonna reword the question because one of his jobs before he became a YouTuber was he was a pastor for I think 20 years. So I'm just going to say, well, I'm going to reword the question. I know you believe in God, so I'm going to say, when you reach heaven, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? And he goes, oh, I can do that. He goes, those. I said, great. But I said, I'm going to save all my questions for the actual interview. So I just asked him, are these topics okay? Because I want to make the interviewee person as comfortable as possible. I did it with everyone. When I did that Dorothy lady, and I said, hey, Steph, I said, are any of these topics like off? And no, those are good. I asked my friend Kevin Calber, hey, Kevin, can I talk about this? Can I talk about that? I asked Donnie, I said, Donnie, I asked him two things. I said, I'm going to send you some topics. I said, are these okay? And he said, yeah. I said, is there anything you don't want to talk about? And he goes, I don't like to get real personal, so I would never do this because it's none of my business. But he said, I've had fans ask about my wife and my kids. I said, Donnie, I will not ask you anything. I said, why would I ask them about your wife and your kids? I said, A, I haven't met them. 2, that's nuts. I would never bring up your kids. I said, unless you brought them up. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I just don't want to talk about like my family stuff. He goes, if I want to say something about my family, I'll bring it up. I said, great. I said, there you are. And that interview went spectacular. That's one of my best interviews I've ever done. So, yeah. All right, let's get back to it. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Mama Bear says, Buchaki, I like your other picture of you changing. Let's see. Tina, what's wrong with it? Kate, there's nothing wrong with it. Like to see who I'm talking to. It doesn't matter to me. I like them both. Let's see. Tina, do you look like a pink teddy bear? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, so far on the crazy commercials, we got Crossfire, we got Mentos, the Nike Hoarder, the Back to the Future, the Macintosh. What's another good commercial? The Indiana Jones one. Have you guys seen that one? Visions, I've told you about. I think you've seen it. Bukkake, have you ever seen that one? That one, they put so much hard work and effort into it. There's this lazy guy on the couch, and he's like, babe, he's like, do me a favor. He's like, go get me a Coke. It's either a Coke or a Pepsi or some shit. She's like, well, why do I always have to get up? He's like, I'm trying to watch some Indiana Jones, man. She's like, oh, fine, whatever. And her whole kitchen turns into like an Indiana Jones movie, and Indiana Jones saves her from like snakes and shit, and like a dagger comes out and almost stabs her in the heart. That is one of my favorite commercials of all time because they put so much effort. The whole set, the whole kitchen breaks apart. She almost falls down into like this tube. It's shaking like back and forth like an earthquake. That is without a doubt one of the best commercials I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, let me find it. That one's awesome. Bukkake, have you ever seen that commercial? If you haven't, you've got to, oh my God, you got to see it. Let me see if I can find it. I've watched it before, but it's been a while. It's been a minute. Pretty good show so far tonight. Pretty good. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me see here. And then that recent one, the recent Jurassic Park commercial for that internet. That was really good. They brought back 3 of the original characters. They remade the 1993 like Jurassic Park stuff. What was it for? See, I'm not tech savvy. That fucking internet company, Xfinity or Finity or whatever the fuck it is. That one's going on the list. That one's great. We'll watch that one next. That's my new favorite commercial. That one was great. I love that one. That was fantastic. So yeah. All right. Oh shit, what was the one I just said? Hang on. The Infinity one, and then oh crap, what was the other one? I just had a brain fart. What was the movie? What was the one I was looking up? Fuck, I can't remember. Tina, when are you gonna go live? And Tina says soon. What was the other one I was looking for? I just had a brain fart. The Infinity one, and then what was the other one? Help me out here. What was the other one I was looking up? I can't remember. Fuck. I'm getting old. What was the other one I was looking for? Well, here, let me watch the Infinity one. Because I can't remember the other one. Infinity Jurassic Park commercial. That one is my new favorite. It was awesome. It's 1 minute and 46 seconds. If you guys have not seen that one, big game commercial 2026 Xfinity internet. They recreate the Tyrannosaur product where it is. Has it rained? They had it rain. They recreated the Jurassic Park tour guide vehicle. I mean, spot on. They recreated the security office where Dennis Nedry's computer was and the whole 9 yards. It's fantastic. It's one of the best commercials I've ever seen. It's awesome. It's amazing.
What'd I touch? You don't touch anything. We're stopped.
Fences are failing all over the park.
It's good. And I love how they mixed the new footage with the old footage. Because him saying fences are failing over the park, that's from the old movie. So I love how they mixed it together, and it looks seamless. It's fantastic.
John, I can't get Jurassic Park back online without...
Whoa, this place is awesome. By the way, you should have plugged this in.
So we're good.
I think we're back in business.
Yeah, so Alan Grant's like, so we're good? The internet's working? You know, we're not going to get killed by a dinosaur?
Guys, that could have been bad.
So we're good. Well, this is going to be a lovely weekend.
How did you do this?
Is it going to be a lovely weekend? Well, without that internet, my friend, they didn't have a lot of internet back in '93. So, yeah, you probably should have invested in that.
I'll show you.
If you like pina colada.
Yeah,
made me feel...
that is great. That's one of my new favorite commercials. So, Xfinity Jurassic Park commercial. Very good. And they have my movie prop. They have the goggles in there. They've got the tour guide bus in there. I mean, the Jeep or whatever the hell it is. They got the tour map from '93, and they had the shaving cream can on Dennis's desk. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's number 6. I'm trying to think of the other one. What was the other one that I was looking up? Do you guys remember? I'm racking my brain, and I cannot think of the other one that I was trying to look up, and it's driving me nuts. I want to see some days in the life of the Bears. Maybe streams. Oh, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. I got to call Dave. Dave's got a better memory than me. Wait, Vision's in the chat. Gotta go. I never did that, not once. I thought that was pretty funny, though. I never did it, but yeah. Yo, Dave. Yo, Dave. What's up? You rang. Hey, I have a question. I was talking about, have you seen that Xfinity Jurassic Park commercial? That one's good, but what was the other one before then? What was the other one that I was looking for? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
It's racking my brain, and I cannot remember which one it was. Okay. Have you been enjoying the live so far, buddy?
So far.
It's been a pretty good live so far. Well, I appreciate your help. I was trying to think of it. I'll just think of another good commercial, but I can't remember the other one that I was actually going to look up and watch for you guys. But so far, I got the Crossfire commercial. Did you ever see that Macintosh commercial? It's amazing. Have you ever seen that one? It's like a it's like a 2-minute movie in the '80s. It was on all the time, and it looks like a sci-fi movie. And he's like in 1984. You know, like we're gonna introduce the Macintosh. My dad had. Did you guys ever have one growing up? My dad had one.
Oh.
You did?
I remember when one of the other Macintosh was bought aboard ship.
Did you have the Apple II or did you have the Macintosh? Because my dad.
I never had a computer in the house.
Oh, okay.
Years later.
Well, my dad just saved up his money because he worked for a computer company. He worked at, well, it was a lot. My dad worked for Monsanto, and then he did his job so well that they said, "We'll pay you more money if you come to our sister company." So the last 15 years of his work life, they transferred him over to Pfizer. You ever heard of those two companies?
Yep.
So for 25 years, he worked at Monsanto after the military and all that stuff, and he just saved up his money. So I think the first computer, he bought a home computer, but then when he went to work, they're like, "Oh, well, we'll just buy you a computer, so then you don't have to bring in your computer from home. You can keep that as your home computer." My dad was like, "Oh, okay." So they got him a Mac first, then they got him an Apple II, and then they just kept buying him new computers like as the years went by. So yeah, and I used to play Oregon Trail. God, I'm so old. Oregon Trail 1 on the Apple II in school, and it blew my mind. Now you look at video games, you have like Resident Evil 8 and 7, like they're like chewing on your arm and like killing and blood and going fucking nuts. But when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, Oregon Trail. Yeah, this is bitching, man. This is bitching, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then...
I used to play like the Empire ones.
Oh, yeah, that was good. And then Pac-Man was good. And then Asteroids. And I mean, they're still great. I would still play all those old games over like any new shit any day. Except for Resident Evil. It doesn't matter how many Resident Evil. I'll play Resident Evil 27, you know, when I'm 90. I love zombies. I love Resident Evil. They can make as many of those Resident Evil video games as they want. That Outlast shit was pretty nuts, you know? Little pig. I was like, fuck you, little pig. I'm good, you know? And he had his, like, teeth, like, you know, in his gun. Did you see those streams, Dave? Oh yeah, that was before yeah. That was before you met me. Go back and watch the ones that where I played this Outlast video game with my friend Sam. Oh man, that's probably one of the most scariest video games I've ever played. It's good. It's just scary. It's nuts. But it was good. Got a lot of good jump scares. All right, I'll just think of another commercial. I was curious if you could remember, because I cannot remember the death of me. What the commercial that I was looking up, because I was looking that one up, and then when I wrote in crazy commercials, the Xfinity one popped up, and I said, "Oh, I'll watch that one next." And I can't remember the other one that I was trying to look up. So yeah, I'll think of something else. All right, thanks, buddy.
No problem.
I'll let you get back to the chat. All right, bye. All right, I can't remember. Dave couldn't remember. Well, thanks anyway for trying, Dave. All right, let's see. What's another one? We got Crossfire, the Macintosh, Mentos, Nike Horror, Back to the Future, Xfinity one. If you guys haven't seen that one, it's fantastic. Another good one that was from the Super Bowl was the What's Up? That was always good. But I like the black version of What's Up? And then the other one, it's like all these hilarious, like, super white guys going, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Those were amazing. So we got to watch that one. That was, they were great. Nothing much, just drinking import, checking out the stock market, or whatever the hell he says, and I was losing my mind. Then the next one after that, it was another Budweiser commercial. They go across the street, and they just grab this random guy, and he's literally, everybody he had no idea that he was part of a commercial. He's out there with his buddies, and I think his buddies were in on it, but they just didn't tell him. So they're just sitting down, and this lady comes up to him and says, "If I give you this beer, are you up for whatever happens next?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess." And then she's like, "Grab your beer, come across the street with me." So he goes with her, and then she looks right at him and goes, "You are Pac-Man." And then these doors open up, and he plays a real life game of Pac-Man. That's a cool one. We're gonna watch that in just a minute. So, What's Up Super Bowl commercials. The original. The original is good, and then the white guy one is pretty hilarious. Nothing more, just drinking an import, checking out the stock market. But the original one, Budweiser original 1990s What's Up Super Bowl commercial. Here we go. This one's awesome.
Able to pick up good yardage on the play. You know, the best part of this defense
Hello? Yo, what's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. So about you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True. What's up? Yo, what's that? Yo!
Pick up the phone!
Hello? What's that? Yo, where's Dookie? Yo, Dookie.
Hey, Dookie, pick up the phone, man! Yo.
Yo. Hello?
That was good. All right, so the What's Up commercial. Oh, yeah, that's got to go on the list. What's Up? And then What's Up? I don't know if the sequel was a Super Bowl commercial, but What's Up White Guy Edition. White Guy Edition commercial. That one's pretty funny, too. Oh, yeah. Budweiser. Oh, it was. It says Budweiser Super Bowl. What are you doing? White Guy. What's Up? 2001 commercial. Okay. Hello.
This is Brett. What are you doing? What are
You doing?
Just watching the market recap, drinking an import. That is correct.
That is correct.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, Brett, who's that? Hey, Chad, pick up the cordless.
Pick up the cordless.
Chad here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I love that. Then it's got the two black guys at the end. They kind of look at each other and they're like, what the fuck? And it goes back to them. Oh, man, that is awesome. All right, so the White Guy edition. White Guy What's Up commercial. That one's good. All right. That's awesome. What are you doing? Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Yo, Yakovovich. We're just watching old commercials that I love. Let's see. Tina, what's your favorite Dragon Ball character? A new meme. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Which one? Yak? Let me know. By the way, welcome Yakvo back into the chat. I do apologize for saying, never come to my show again. But that was way before we had patched everything up, Yak, so I'm glad we patched everything up, and we're buddies, and we're all good, and yeah. Because he did unsub, and he said, Fears, I want to stay sub, so please don't say that again. I said, I will do my best, my friend. I said, I will try not to tell you to not be here, because I definitely want you here. And Walter congratulated me for hitting 3,000, and I said, well, thank you, sir. I'm going to play his voice message. It's pretty hilarious. He was like, Fears, you need to get off your fucking ass and wash your fucking ass and get on that fucking couch, or get on the fucking floor and stream for us, baby. And I was like, okay, I will. It's the newest short. The newest short. Oh, on your channel, Yak? Hang on. Let me see it. Hang on. Or are you talking about my shorts? Hang on. Let me see. Let me go to Yak's channel. Oh, you got some new ones. Okay. The incredible impression on Gets Diabetes goes crazy. Oh, what happened? Oh. Well, I don't want to play these on camera because this is your content, Yak, but I'll watch them off camera. So I only saw Zach's live a bit. So, yeah. Dave says Budweiser frog commercial. I don't know if I remember that one. Oh no, I remember it. They're all the lily pads. Yeah. The next one, my friend actually acted in this one. I met him at my buddy Dave's old contamination commercial, and he got to play Frankenstein in a commercial, and it was him as Frankenstein, Elvira's in it. I don't know who the two other actors were that played the monsters, and he's like, Fears. He goes, I got to do this before I got to go on Star Trek. I said, oh, yeah? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I was on Star Trek Voyager. I was on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. He goes, I would always just be one of the aliens that they would put in the makeup. So I'd be in the background or I'd be in the foreground or right up close. He goes, they had me everywhere. And I said, how many episodes? He goes, I did tons of Star Trek Next Generation. He goes, I did 4 or 5 for Deep Space Nine. He goes, I did a lot of Voyager and then a lot of Enterprise. So I forgot the guy's name, though, but I have interviewed him. It's got a classic movie clip in the newest one. All right, I'll check it out off camera, buddy. But this used to play all the time. It was, I think it was like Blockbuster Butter Popcorn, but it was like around Halloween time, and it was played all the time. But my acting friend got to be in it because I've interviewed him, and he's on my Facebook. It's Tim something. I haven't heard from him in a long time, and it was Visions. It was the same guy that played in Rotor Cop or whatever that one. That was his first gig. He was in. He wasn't that guy, but he's that guy right there. That guy. He plays the scientist. I just forgot my acting friend's name. He's on my Facebook. I'm having a brain fart here. But yeah. So he was in this Halloween commercial, and I'll see if I can find it, because it's got to go on the list. It's like Halloween buttered popcorn Elvira commercial, and it was on all the time. I don't know about in Canada yet, but it was on all the time in America. So butter popcorn Halloween commercial with Elvira. Let's see here. Oh, where are you? Come on. See here. Oh, it would help if I spelled commercial right. Okay, where is it? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Where is it? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. It had like a castle in it, and it had where are you? Oh, I think this is it. Is it is this it? The Elvira Coors beer. No, that's we're getting closer. That one was for the beer. What was the one for the popcorn? Okay. You know, I'm just going to write in Elvira popcorn commercial. It should pop up. It should, because she did a lot of Halloween commercials, because that's kind of her, her shtick. Okay. Elvira popcorn commercial. It should pop up, because my friend was in it. Let's see. Is this it? Let's see here. Oh, that's a new one that she did. Okay, I'm looking for the old one. Let's see here. Muggs root beer. Is this it? No, that's another root beer. So she did a beer commercial. She did a... Oh, wait, is this it? Is this it? Hang on. Is this it? Oh, we're getting closer. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Blockbuster TV commercial. So, I'm sorry, it wasn't for popcorn. She's advertising Blockbuster popcorn and Blockbuster movie. Yeah, here it is. I found it. And my friend was in this. Yep, this is it. The one with the castle. I finally found it. So the guy that plays Frankenstein, I've met him. He acted in tons of Star Trek, and he was in those movies that I told you guys. Very nice guy. His name's Tim. I forgot his last name, but he's on my Facebook. Great guy.
got your little monsters uptight? Well, make it a blockbuster night. Blockbuster has something for everyone, whether it's action.
Oh, yeah. I remember this was on all the time, dude, like in the 90s. I remember seeing this all the time. And it's cool that my friend's in it.
Well, my favorite, horror. Even those that are usually terrifying the neighborhood settle down to enjoy blockbuster.
Oh, yeah. So that one's on the list. So what was that? Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, blockbuster commercial. Oh, yeah, that one was great. It took me forever to find it, but I finally found it. All right. Let me catch up on the chat here. It took me forever, though. Let's see. Lantern says, burp, hiccup, yawn, farting. That's a busy night, Lantern. Let's see. I'll be going to bed soon, John. Well, have a nice night. Well, howdy, Lark. What's up, Lark? Tina, it's Friday. You got to stay up late. What's up, Lark? Fears is stealing content to play on his stream. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, I guess commercials, but no one cares about commercials or music, you know? It's not a YouTuber. I would never steal anything from a YouTuber. All right. Let's see. That was number 8. I'm trying to think if there's any more commercial. These were on all the time. These 8 were amazing. I'm trying to think if there's another commercial. Oh, the lollipop commercial. What the hell is it? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? That one was on all the time. That one's a great commercial. Tootsie Roll. That was great. That one was fan. Let me see if I can find that one. That one's an old one. Oh, man. I haven't seen that one in forever. How about a Grey Poupon commercial? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I've never tried it, Visions, but they were on all the time. I love the Wayne's World. He's all like, you hear this like romantic music come on in Wayne World, and he's all like, roll down the window, and this old guy with like white grayish hair is like, yes. He's like, pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? The guy's all like, and then just looks forward and drives away. That seems great. I'll find a Grey Poupon commercial. They were on all the time. Let's see. Do you have Where's the Beef on the list? Not yet, but that is a good. That was on all the time. Another one was the dog commercial. Bacon, bacon. I need bacon, bacon. That one was really good. The bacon bites or whatever that they would make that food for the dog. That one was hilarious. That one was always on. All right, next. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find the Tootsie Roll one. And then the Ring Pop one. That one was on all the time too. Let's see. Tootsie Roll commercial. With the owl. Like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? That one. Yeah, here we go. Wow, this thing's so old. It's an old cartoon from, I don't know, the 70s or 80s. He's like, hey, Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? You know? I think this is it. Oh, no, this is a different one. Hang on. Where's the owl one? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Man, I haven't seen this in forever.
The Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show will return after these messages.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
Man, I haven't seen that in years. So, yeah, that one's good. Well, for Lantern, I will put down KTBS 3. That one's good. KTBS 3. I'm going to play it right now. 3's on your side, Lantern. This is for you, Lantern. KTPS 3 on your side.
We're on your side. Working hard for your Channel 3. KTPS. We're at home with you every day. And we're there to help in every way. We're on your side. On your side. KTPS.
Oh, yeah. All right, let me look up the other one. Let's see here. Quiznos subs. They're all right. I like Subway better. Quiznos was all right. I like Subway better. So, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Primetime Gaming? I think you've been here before. I think. I'm not 100% positive. But welcome. Welcome. I think you've been here before. But let me know. Because I'm not the best at remembering things. I remember some things, but not everything. Let's see. I did that once, and it was like 340 or something. I'm sorry, 440. God, I'm getting tired. Sorry, Visions. I'm getting tired myself. Oh, damn. Ugh. Huey. Sorry, Lantern. That was my fault. Yo! That's right. That's right, Lauren. See, now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Very good. That's a commercial. Quiznos with the pickle bar. I don't remember the pickle bar. So, yeah. What was that famous Pizza Hut commercial? That used to be on all the time. That famous Pizza Hut commercial. It used to play all the time. I can't remember what it was. Let's see here. Where is that one? Oh, where are you? I don't remember where it is. Let's see here. Oh, wait, is this it? No, that's not it. Gosh, my nose is like... Sorry, I got a cold, guys. My bad. I can't find it. Oh, I know what it was. It was when Ghostbusters came out, because Ghostbusters tied in with Pizza Hut, so it's Ghostbusters Pizza Hut commercial, or whatever the hell it is. Ghostbusters Pizza Hut. And I remember it because they tied it in with Ghostbusters. Let's see if I can find it. They did a Casper the Friendly Ghost one. They did a Ghostbusters Papa John's one. Where's the I can't find the Ghostbuster one. But speaking of Ghostbusters, they have the full television commercial of Ghostbusters. Remember when they did a fake commercial? Because fake commercials count too. I didn't just say real. I just said crazy commercials. Remember in the movie where they're like, "Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night? Call us." Watch this. They have the exact one.
You created a fake animal, which makes the other animals think you're an animal. Yes, we call it...
So that one's good, and then the next...
Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night?
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals.
Ghostbusters.
Our courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs.
We're ready to believe you.
That one's got to go on the list. I don't care if it's a fake commercial. It's going on the list. I don't care. It's going on there. And we all know why. So, Ghostbusters 1 commercial. And then we got to do the crazy Magnavolt commercial from RoboCop 2. Visions, Bukaki, you know which one I'm talking about. Magnavolt, the ultimate solution in auto security. No more troubling alarm noise. No need to bother the police. And he opens the door and the guy's hair's on fire and he's going fucking nuts. Oh yeah, we're gonna play that one in a minute. I really like that commercial of the Movers with the Superman-like character. I've never seen that one. I've never seen that one. Magnavolt. If you guys have never seen RoboCop 2, 1, you're missing out. 2, you got to watch it. Magnavolt. They had a lot of crazy, and then Rat Alert, Nukem, the kids game in RoboCop, Nukem. Get them before they get you. Another quality game for Butler Brothers, or whatever the hell it was. RoboCop commercials. They had some good ones in there. Yeah, here we go. Then the car, the SUX 6000 sucks car. That was hilarious. And then the guy blows his head off. The OCP communication commercial. He's like, it took me 2 weeks to get that fax. Or whatever the hell he says. Listen to this. I lost the account.
I thought all communication systems were the same. I tried to save the company a few bucks. It took 2 days to download specs from Cleveland.
I lost the account. And then he blows his brains out, which is hilarious because I'm like, no person in their right mind would ever put that in a commercial, but because it's from a movie, they can do whatever the hell they want.
Lost the account.
And he just blows his brains out. So nuts. Sunblock 5000 from RoboCop 2. Oh, yeah. Here we go. They say 30 seconds in the California sun is too much these days. But thanks to Sunblock 5000. So that's going on the list.
They say 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since you lost the ozone layer. But that was before Sunblock 5000.
See you by the poolside.
Just apply a pint to your body. And you're good for hours.
See you by the pool.
See you by the pool.
Randall, we totally need to remake this, but have like Fears Man, Sunblock 9000, the sequel.
Sunblock 5000. Protection for the new age.
That one's one of my favorite, but my all-time favorite is Magnavolt, the car alarm commercial. That one, me and my friend actually remade that, and it's on my channel. And I mean, we made it shot for shot. Even the clothing, I zoomed in and I said, "Hey man, you got to get some jeans and get a gray shirt like that guy's wearing." And he's like, "Oh, I can do that, Fears." Here we go.
Nature knows best. That's why New Chapter
That one
Vitamins
was
follows her
so
example
awesome.
with key vitamins, minerals, herbs, and
Here we go. Magnavolt. Like fries the guy. This product would be absolutely insane if they actually sold it in real life. Magnavolt.
Magnavolt, the final word in auto security. No embarrassing alarm noise, no need to trouble the police.
And it won't even run down your battery.
And it won't even run down your battery.
Magnavolt. Lethal response.
Now what? Let's watch Fears' version of Magnavolt. Magnavolt remake commercial. Fears Man 26, because that's on the main page. Oh, there it is. Oh wait, hang on. Where is it? Oh, where are you? Oh, it would help if I actually spelt it right. Give me a second. I typed too fast. Magna Vault remake. Let's see here. Where is it? So I put Magnavolt film shoot on Fear's vlog. So that's all the behind the scenes. And that was a fun shoot. I had the shirt and tie on. I had my hair all slicked back. I was like, Magnavolt. Where's the actual commercial, though? Where is it? Remake commercial. God, I cannot fucking spell tonight. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Yak. My bad. Didn't mean to take the Lord's name in vain. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. No. Hang on. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Finally. Oh, I forgot to put RoboCop 2 because I named it RoboCop 2 Magnavolt Commercial Remake. That's why I didn't come. All right, here's my version of it. It's one of my favorite things that we've shot ever. So their version was 2 minutes. Our version was 1 minute and 16. But my friend got the costume down great. And of course, the Fearsmobile made a cameo in it. The Fearsmobile made a cameo. It's one of his first cameos ever to be on the channel. Randall helped me out with the special effects, so Randall made all the lasers. So thank you, Randall.
Magnavolt, the final solution in auto security.
I was trying to go for the over-the-top cheesy salesman, and I mean, I think I sold it. I think I sold it.
No more troubling alarm noise. No need to bother the police.
Oh yeah. I killed it.
Won't even run down your battery.
Magnavolt.
Magnavolt. Lethal response.
We killed it, man. And then, man, I haven't watched the behind the scenes in forever. Let me watch a little bit of this. Hang on. I'll get back to you guys in a second.
Magnavolt, the final word in auto security.
Oh, yeah, I remember
No
this.
embarrassing alarm noise. No need to trouble the police.
Yeah, I remember this. Behind the scenes. Oh, yeah.
And it won't even run down your battery.
I remember this. Oh, yeah.
Magnavolt.
Oh, yeah.
Lethal response.
Hey guys, what's going on? John Fierce? Hey, it's Keegan. Keegan, welcome back, buddy. Yeah,
God, I look so skinny in this. Holy shit. I need to get back to those days. I need to get back to, yeah. Oh, wait. Are you guys muted? Hang on. Don't be trolling me. Hang on. I think you guys are trolling me. Hang on. Let me check the audio. Wait, are you guys muted? Hang on. You're not muted. Don't even go there. I can hear it. Me. I can hear it. Hang on. I can hear it just fine. You guys are trolling. You guys are trolling me. You guys are trolling. Hang on. Let me check the audio. Trolling. Because I can hear it right now. Listen. Listen. Wait, are you guys muted? See? You're not muted. Don't even go there. See? I can hear it. Me. I can hear it. Yeah. Full of crap. I can hear it just fine. You got... Wow, Lantern. Wow, y'all. I was like, no. Here, let me get back to the to the chat here. Dears, can we watch some commercials for foot creams? I've been dealing with some foot problems. I'm good. I don't want to watch feet. I really don't. That's Yakov's department. Yakov loves the feet. God bless America. And number 3, Dale was an American hero. Oh, yeah. Unmute yourself, Fears. Can't hear Fears, y'all. Yeah, Lantern. You were trolling. Lantern. You old prankster, you. Lantern. Hang on. Chadwick, you're in trouble. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. Chadwick? You were trolling. I heard myself.
You're muted. I can't hear you. I'm going to say now you're muted.
Okay, well, you must have muted yourself on your computer.
I said it out and I can't hear you.
You still can't hear me? Because I just checked my audio, buddy, and I can hear myself. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, is Lantern trolling thee? The what's up?
I think I was in the car with Joy numbers.
Oh, Joey's in the call?
Yeah, well, he was, and then he got disconnected because you called me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to talking to Joey. All right. Lantern, that was a funny prank, Lantern. All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Shug!
Okay.
I knew it. Oh, man. Funny times. All right. Let's get back to what we were doing. That's funny. I look so skinny in this. Holy shit. I need to get back to those days. All right. Let's see. God damn, I was talking to Chad. I'm sorry. My bad. I had no idea that you were on the phone, Joey. I had no clue. I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but Chad was trolling. I mean, I like a good joke, as the next person, but I was like, my audio is fine. Damn, I was talking to Chad. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah. See, you can hear that just fine. He's a prankster. Let's see. Lantern is a big-time prankster. Oh, he is. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What's next? Oh, but that was funny, though, Lantern. Funny. All right. Let's see. Well, that was 14 commercials. Let's move on to the last thing. I'm going to save the other topics for tomorrow, either tomorrow or Sunday. Because I'm either going to Scream 7 either Sunday afternoon or Saturday night. I may go Sunday and just take Saturday off, because Saturday going to the movie theaters, it'd probably be pretty nuts on Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Well, I already answered the foot cream question, Cave. Oh, yeah. I already answered that. So, yeah. All right. Last but certainly not least, Dave wanted me to watch another Death Wish with Eli Roth, someone told me about, and then Dave wanted me to watch Robotic, the TV intro. So yeah. Is Zach live?
What's up? It's Fears.
Is he live? Oh, he's probably driving. Yeah. That he is. Nice.
Excuse me. Damn. Phew.
Oh, I think he farted. I think he farted.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know what? I guess I will.
That's right, yeah.
Dave, I will watch those tomorrow because I don't want to impede on Zach's time. So I'm gonna watch those tomorrow, and I'm gonna sign off because I know Zach would do that for me. So I'm gonna sign off. But it's been a pretty good stream, guys. We went for a very long time. Let's see, how long did we go for? We went for 2 hours and 29 minutes. So I'm going to take off for now. But I hope you guys enjoyed the live. And you guys will either see me tomorrow night before Yakbo's show or on Sunday. Because I'm going to have to call Zach because I don't know if he's doing his show on Sunday. You may want to ask. So, yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm taking off, but that was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Got to a lot of cool topics. Anyway, so thanks a lot for hanging out with Fears. And good times, my friends. All right, time for some plugs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Cave Squeaker on YouTube. Subscribe to N4. Subscribe to Zach the Incredible Impression. Follow Mama Bear 06 on YouTube. Follow Mr. Lantern. He does a show every Thursday night, every Friday night. Also subscribe to Lantern's second channel, Mr. Lampy. Oh, yeah. And last, but certainly not least, follow Fears, the host with the most, FearsMan26 on YouTube. We're over 3,000. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of the support. And be sure to subscribe to my second channel, Fears Vlogs. Cave says, thanks for streaming. No worries. Vision says, good show. Thanks. No worries, buddy. No worries. I love you guys. And this is Fears signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Deuces.